Now we're diving into our very first big report. For residents of the Mercyland Community in Oke Eletu, Ikorodu, nights have become a source of fear. A recent robbery attack turned deadly, leaving one resident hacked to death, 2 others injured with machetes, and another resident reportedly raped. But this is not an isolated incident. Residents say the community has endured a string of robbery attacks since December 2025. News Central's investigative correspondent Francis Esenwa visited the community to investigate the attacks. Now let's play that report.
Along the busy area of Ijeda in Ikorodu is Oke Eletu community. Nestled within Oke Eletu is a quiet Mercyland community. But underneath that quiet and calm lies fear and pain. Residents of Mercyland Community have since December 2025 battled a string of armed robbery attacks. In the past, the robberies had been without death and violence. But in the early hours of July 12, everything changed. The robbers had come once again. But this time, the community had developed an early warning system to alert themselves of the robbers' arrival. Abdulaziz Olaoye, a father of 8 and husband to 2 wives, was part of the system. His role was to alert the community of the robbers' arrival. This would be his last act alive.
As he was standing here, he now put his hand into his pocket, blew whistle, and those 3 boys, see that barricade there? Yeah, they are beside it. When they heard the sound of the whistle, the 3 of them came here. They met him here. They ordered him to kneel down. Where he kneel down there, it was there they started macheting him. She's the senior wife of the deceased.
Olajumoke Olaoye, wife to Abdulaziz, was there the night the robbers attacked her husband.
I thought they were beating a thief. I don't know if it was my husband they were bushering that time. I don't know if it was cutlass. I thought it was maybe stick they were using on that person. So I came back to tell my wife that, the thieves are there. Maybe I said the boys, they have catch one of the thieves that they are beating him there. So we were here. So we just opened the window and start looking for maybe the man will come back. That's my husband. Maybe we come back inside. We just saw somebody come. Me and my wife were saying, those thieves are coming. We bent down, we closed the window. We now saw that the person take that hose from that tank and want to wash the face. Now, this is my husband. We now shout. The children now woke up. We now went out. When we go to the general hospital, they could not gain us access to see my husband. They were just saying, and they are treating him as an emergency, all this, all that. Before we could know it, later we realized that we couldn't make it to the hospital.
The Olaoyes were not the only victims that night. A few houses away, the robbers attacked their next victims. One of the tenants had both legs hacked with machetes, while another resident was raped. The victim's brother declined to speak to us on camera. The fear of that night still lingers. But inside the house, the blood-stained doors and the bullet-marked walls tell the story of the attack. The robbers did not stop there. That same night, they invaded another house just a short walk from here.
They forced the man to open the door. They used their machete while at the gunpoint, asking the guy to open the door. So the guy did not open the door on time, and they were threatening him that if they could force the door enter, they are going to do harm to the children. And the couples, they have twins, girls. They said that once they put themselves inside, they will come in and harm the children because they were seeing the children through the window. So the man was forced, was compelled to open the door. And on getting inside, they used the cutlass to hit the man severely on his body.
More than a month after the attack, the armed robbers remain at large, while the residents of Mercyland are left to pick up the pieces of yet another night of terror, with many already fleeing the community. For now, bloodstains remain, the fear lingers, and the community is calling for urgent intervention from the government and the security agencies before another night claims more lives. In Lagos for News Central, Francis Esenwa.
Francis Esenwa there on that report from Ikorodu and the instances and issues that the residents there face. He joins us now inside of the studio. Francis, you're welcome. Thank you very much for bringing us that report. It's a very sad report, first off. And I'm surprised that that's Ikorodu, first of all. Can you confirm what part of Ikorodu that is?
That is Oke Eletu community. It's along Ijede Road. So along the Ijede Road, it's a turning take to your left. Then you go into Oke Eletu. And within Oke Eletu is Mercyland Community. Okay. It took a while before we could even find our own bearings because
it's a community.
It's a community.
It's open. It's not gated.
It's open. It's like every community. It's not gated. It's Ikorodu is a very large place.
It is.
So it's one of those communities within Ikorodu.
How frequent has the issues of robbery been in this community?
The community leaders told me it started around December last year, and this is the 6th or 7th attack. Now, when the robbery started, I don't want to say the average robbery because it shouldn't be, but they were the average robbery. The robbers would come in, break into the windows, steal some stuff.
No murder, no attacks.
Then the pattern changed this time. So they came, they were more violent. They killed one person, they hacked off another person's leg, they sexually assaulted another person. They also hacked.
It's like they're getting bolder and bolder.
They're getting bolder. I think with the lack of security presence or adequate security presence, they feel now, okay, this is our own terrain. This is we can do whatever we want to. The unique thing you would see there is in one night they attacked like 3-4 homes.
Wow.
So they took their time. The residents told us that the attack was up to 2-3 hours.
Did you find out how close the nearest police installation was?
Yes, it's about 20 minutes.
20?
About 20
oh,
minutes.
no.
About 20 minutes from the community. Another interesting thing that couldn't make the report. After the incident, the robbers came again. Now, the community leaders caught one of them. They tied him and they started beating him. Now, the police found out and said the police would not take them off their hands. They would have to treat him, then they would arrest him. I had the police also said they could not take him injured. He dies in the station and becomes a whole other thing.
Yeah,
so treatment
becomes
first.
Their responsibility.
It becomes their responsibility. So treatment first. But the community leaders still, you would understand where they are coming from.
I understand both parties in this case.
Yeah, they had just lost somebody. Somebody was raped. So the next person that they laid their hands on, they tried to make sure that he would tell the others that
faces the full wrath from everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Before the law comes, you will face our own wrath.
So when you were speaking to the police, have they done any investigation to say, okay, we know where these people are coming from? Are they coming from, nearby communities? Are they coming from another place entirely? And is there like a pattern in terms of the time that they come to rob?
As far as the pattern is, there is no pattern. The thieves come when they want to come. So it's 5 months. It's about 9 months now, and it's 6 attacks. So they spread the attacks. So they pick when they are coming. Now the police are saying, the police have increased security presence. Residents also confirmed that they've increased their patrols, but this was even before this attack. So it seems the patrols are really not working and not as effective as they were. The daughter of the man that was killed, she was telling me that, she told me that once it's before, in the past, when it was 7 p.m., 10, 11, it's a community, it's where you should feel safe. It's your community. People do still walk around. You see people moving, people walking around. But now, 6:30, 7 p.m., you've locked your doors, you've locked and that's at night. Even in the afternoon when I went there, I can count how many people I saw walking on the road. Then when I went into some homes, some people have packed out of the homes. Oh. Wow. Yeah, exactly. So people are moving to Ikorodu for cheap rent. Now they are moving out.
Because of the security.
Because of the
insecurity.
Yeah, so did the police say why, sometimes there might not be any reason why someone attacks you, but what is in Mercyland that they keep coming? Is it that the traders are trading so beautifully, economy is not affecting them, so they are coming to take? There has to be something there that is attracting them to come. Between December and now, they've attacked almost, 8 times. What is in Mercyland?
I think it's It's just the low-hanging fruit. It's a community that doesn't have a lot of security.
What is not in Mercyland?
Well, exactly, security. So it's low-hanging fruit. It's easy pickings for them. They can come 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing
And there's no response. Exactly.
We can go again. 5th time. Oh, nothing happened again. We go again. And now they are bolder.
Yeah, you said something. You said there's no pattern. But I'd like to think, and I've seen enough crime documentaries, forgive me to use that reference, to know that there's always a pattern. It could be even in the kind of things that they steal. What exactly do they make away with when they make these visits?
Phones, TVs, basic electronic stuff. That's what they were stealing.
So from that now, Celestine, you'd find out that robbers are going for anything, not just a low-hanging fruit, even at the risk of getting caught with these items, even at the market or point of second-hand sale. But if you track that back, you might be able to find it. If there is a defined stat on what exactly these guys steal, what markets actually trade in these products, you might be able to track back.
Yes, you can.
To where these thieves are or who they are, where they're getting these from. So I'm wondering whether the police, if they've even attempted at all to do any of these kinds of investigations. You were going to say something, Queen. Sorry.
I was calculating when you were talking about, them getting away with these items. It means that, so let me go back. Francis, on your way to the community, how many checkpoints did you see?
None.
None.
Even I could tell.
None. None, there are no checkpoints.
So it was easy, because if they keep coming back there, it's easy. They will take it, and then it's free coastal way out
of the community
to wherever.
So like Mazino said, the insecurity is the lack of security is what is attractive to them. First time, nothing happens. Second time, nothing happens. Now the 6th time, they are bold. Now they're not just stealing, they're taking lives. People, the 3rd person, the 4th house they attacked, they were threatening the man's children, twins. The man didn't want to let them in, but they told him, if we come in, we will make sure we kill the children and we kill you. He had to open his gate. When he opened his gate, on their way out, the robber raised his machete and was about to strike the man's head. The man had to block, then his arm got chopped off. So that's the issue now. That whole stretch, the 2-3 hours you have leeway to rob, there's no security. Now the residents are now become their own security, and that's how that man died. That's how that man died.
Because he was blowing the whistle.
He was blowing the whistle to alert the other residents that these guys are here again. The robbers here. So he was not too far from there. The robbers heard him. They came. They told him to lie down, and they started cutting him. To the point that the wife thought it was stick, because it's not you cannot comprehend how you are using.
Human being
so you think it's probably stick. Oh yeah, they're flogging him. So to get that imagery and see her using her hand was really, really disturbing.
It's disturbing for you too. I understand. Sorry. So did you talk to the police?
The police, yes, we spoke to the police. The police are working on investigation. The community is really broad. It's a large community.
What did they say, first of all? I know that they're working with it. They'll always do that. But what exactly did the police, whoever it was, what on earth did they say regarding the situation and why there seems to be a lack of police presence in that community?
They have increased. They have promised to increase police presence.
They promised?
Yes, they have.
Are you going to be back there next week?
Yeah, I'm going to be back. I'm in touch with the residents, and I'm following up to see how the case is going.
So how many times have the residents gone to the police to say, this has happened again and this has happened again?
Every time the robbers come. Every time robbers come, they go back. This is it again, this is it again. The police have increased their presence, but they are still coming. So I think it has to move beyond the patrols. It has to go to beyond patrols.
Oh, something we almost left out. What happened to the guy that was caught by the vigilantes and handed over to the police? What about him?
He didn't die. Fortunately, he didn't die. So he's under arrest.
Okay. So have they used that to backtrack?
Yeah.
I mean, you have an individual or suspect in hand.
He's even isolated. He's different from the other ones that came.
He was operating alone.
How is he different?
It's not the same gang. It's not the same gang.
They're different.
They are different, exactly. So they caught him. He's different from the other ones that came the night before.
It was even the subsequent night that he came.
So maybe there's a chain, Mazino. Think about it. In the beginning, they were not aggressive. So if this other guy that they caught and beat, maybe he was part of the nicer ones. So while you're being nice, you've gone out to brag that where they go, it's all nice and smooth. Now you
don't even need to brag, just the fact that it happens and there's no...
there. It is crazy. The chain of these things, it just goes broad. So police say they're still working on it, investigating. They've increased. So we're hoping that this is the end
to, yes.
In Mercyland, where there is no mercy.
There isn't.
So, tell you what we're going to do, Mr. Esenwa. Initially, when we had this on for yesterday, we were discussing having this conversation, and I was wondering, my apologies, I thought that there might have been other bigger stories that we could take, but I'm very sure now that this is very important. And I'm hoping that you do not relent on following through and calling back on these residents to find out how things have improved, or even checking back on the police to make sure that they... and I think here on Breakfast Extra, I mean, I think let's institute something. What did you call it the last time?
I called it a callback.
Yes,
Callback. We really have to do something called a callback while we go on, especially these human angle stories to check on the people. I'm hoping that Ini and Vino are listening, because this is a serious thing. We really must begin to check on these individuals that seem to be going through these issues that we have our reporters bring to our note. Mr. Esenwa, thank you very much, Francis, for coming through again.
Thank you,
we always like your reports.
I cannot scream now.
Thank you very much. We'll be looking forward to another report, but most especially, we're hoping that you continue with this one and that you follow through. Thank you very much.
And of course, for residents of Mercyland Community, the fear is no longer just about losing your property. It's about losing lives. And we hope and pray that the government will do what they can to bring peace to your community.